Welcome to Scrap Mechanic, everybody, and today I'm going to show you how the tank controls work for my excavator that I'm working on. Here I've modified it from my last video so that we can see the interior, how everything works. Now, the key to this whole setup, or at least to switching the wheels from either going forward or reverse, all independent from one side to the other, are the OR gates. And how I've got this laid out. Let's go over the anatomy of this really quick. We've got 8 wheels. Each wheel actually has 2 bearings. So there's a bearing right here on each one on the inside. And all of those bearings are set to spin backwards. Then in between this wheel and this wheel there's actually another bearing, and all of those are set to go forward. Then we've got the 4 engines here, and so starting here, this engine is hooked up to the outside here, so this is the forward right engine, and then this one is hooked up to all the inside bearings, so it's the reverse right engine. And then the same thing for over here, though. We've got the forward left engine and the reverse left engine. Now the trick is to activate these, or a combination of these, depending on what you want to do. So if you want to go straight forward, you need to activate these 2 outside ones. Straight reverse, the 2 inside ones, and then for turning, a combination of inside and outside. So moving on from that, what's connected to those would be the OR gates, the output for the OR gates. And I've got one in each corner, here, up there, and up there. And these are laid out such that the ones in the front deal with moving the wheels forward, and then the ones in the rear deal with moving the wheels in reverse. The ones on the left side deal with just the left wheels, so either left forward or left reverse. And same here, right forward or right reverse. Now the trick is just hooking up inputs here from your outputs of your WSA and D. And so with going forward, when you sit in here, you press W or S, that's just going to activate an engine, and it'll rotate a bearing in one direction or another. So you've got that hooked up to this gasoline engine, and I saw this on a video from Shasuma, and it's really simple. This gas engine has just enough power. It's set to 5 so that it'll compress this spring as well as trigger one of these 2 sensors, and then when you let off, the spring will push it back into a neutral position. And so that's for going for forward and reverse. And how these outputs are then set up is that you can see that this one is connected to both of the forward, or the OR gates on the forward. So that should tell you that this is then forward. It'll activate both of these, which then in turn activate both of these outside engines, and then all the wheels will turn forward. And then the opposite is true for this side, but you're now going in reverse. It activates the inside engines, and then these bearings spin and you go in reverse. For steering, it's only a little more complicated. You have to have one set go forward or reverse while the other set goes forward. So here, this one is attached to the front one here, front left, so that's going to tell you that these wheels are going to go forward. But then if we trace it back here, it's on the back right, and that'll tell you that it's going to activate these in reverse, and that means we'll spin clockwise. And then the opposite's true for this. This one's attached to the front right here, and the back left there. And that's really all there is to it. We can jump in here and let me zoom out. And you can kind of see if we go forward, you can see the stuff in the center there move and rotate down. And we start to move forward, and if you let off, it returns to neutral. And then we can go in reverse. And turn. And then you can even turn while you're moving forward. And you can see what happens here is on the left, both of the bearings are spinning, and the net result is that they stop moving. So you kind of have a wide circle. Whereas if we were to just turn, and sometimes it gets stuck. But if we were to just turn, you can see they spin in opposite directions, and we have a much tighter turning circle. Yeah, you saw it gets stuck sometimes, but okay. Anyways, that's how that works. And then if you notice, there's some more complicated mechanism here related to this. That's to activate the work mode when the platform's on there. These sensors right here that control the left and right steering will rotate up out of the way of the arm that trips it, and then it also rotates into place a second set of sensors, and then this has to piston forward just a little bit, and then the second set of sensors are then connected to a simple just an electric engine here and one here, and then a two bearing system, kind of like the wheels, but just vertically. And then that allows you to then rotate the upper platform left and right using your A and D keys as well. I also have these fold down so they sit behind here, and that effectively stops you from moving forward. It's kind of like a safety feature if this is a big crane and you're working. If you wanted to make this a tank to where you wanted to be able to still move forward and reverse while you're rotating your turret and lining up a shot or something, you can just remove those. But anyways, this button right here will then rotate all that, and then that's just connected to the seat. So I believe that is everything. Thanks for watching.